think when you're in the middle of your career and younger players come into the squad and they're struggling with different things, it's sometimes quite difficult to help them, because ultimately they're trying to nick your spot. But I think as you get more experienced and you start to understand the problems and feelings you might experience as a young player, it's always quite nice to sort of relay how you've dealt with different problems to them. I guess there's not really one thing that I would say that I helped. You know, there's certain players that I can think back to that were struggling in certain areas, and it's just those different aspects of advice, whether it be in and around the tactics and the systems that go on field, or the way to approach training off field, or you know, even just dealing with normal everyday things that professional rugby or sports can throw up that affects your everyday home life. You know, it's, I guess as an older player, you get a lot more used to what goes on in that environment, and you can relay those experiences. And if they make a tiny little bit of difference, sometimes that can be a big catalyst to someone feeling a lot more comfortable about where they are, the environment they're in. So you know, I think probably the first half of my career I just kept my head down and got my own stuff sorted. But then as you progress, you start to understand that actually people that have helped me before, you know, that was what they were doing, so now it was my turn to take over that role. So I guess, you know, I can look back and say I would like to have done it slightly earlier, and there are probably certain things that I could have done better. But certainly that advice and the way that I can, or the experience that I could have passed on, you know, I feel I've done that in some way at least.